So I've seen a lot of stuff on Facebook and on a couple media sites. Females and dudes going at it. I'm seeing slut, I'm seeing hoe, and they saying all this stuff for the same thing. Now, I understand where you coming from. Motherfuckers be fucking. Okay. Let me explain the difference though, to educate these young people to know which words they need to use in which occasion. And so you can stop being so, I guess, judgmental on some of these names. So let's draw this for y'all real quick, which I like to call this right here the hoe chart. Alright? Y'all gonna learn a lot of shit from this hoe chart. So if I had to draw the hoe chart in a way that it can be understood, draw a line there. We're gonna draw a line there. We're gonna draw a line there. And we'll draw a line there. Pretty simple, right? I think so. So we'll label these 1, 2, 3, and 4. Staying with me? Alright. So if I asked everybody, what do you think these little horizontal lines represent? Niggas is gonna say whatever they think. I don't care. Let me tell you. That represents time, nigga. Okay, time from this start point to this end point. Okay? Start point, end point, start point, end point, start point, end point. Now this is a hoe's life. So if you don't live your life like this, you're not a hoe. Let me explain to you what this means now. Okay? So, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 are representations of all individual people. So if you're a guy, these are different women. If you're a female, these are different females. If you're a gay female, these are different females. If you're a gay dude, these are different dudes. Right? You get it. So, this is the span that you have spent with number 1. Now, what a hoe does, now let me explain this to you. A hoe does not just run around fucking people. And we'll get to what that is in just a moment. What a hoe does is they try to feel people out. You understand? So what a hoe will do is they'll go talk to somebody, right? And they'll probably, I don't know, talk to another person at the same time. So you got 2, right? One will give the green light. So the hoe will go with the green light and put the other person on the back burner, right? But they only fucking with one. They only fuck that one person, okay? Stay with me. They don't fuck number 2, the one that didn't give the green light. So they fuck with number 1 all the way up until they see number 1's true colors, right about here. Once number 1 shows them their true colors, right? Because what a hoe does, a hoe just keeps it real the whole time. That's why it's a hoe. They a hoe the whole time. Come on, right? Once they show them, oh, this is really the type of nigga that I be, a hoe be like, oh, fuck you. I don't fuck with you no more. I can't do that shit. You're not the nigga I'm looking for, right? Make sense? Then they bust right as soon as they end. See, this is where a hoe come in. This is the difference. As soon as they end with number 1, they hit number 2. What's up with that green light, dog? Let me get that. And then they get it. Because game tight, right? And it's the same thing. They mess with them from this point to this point until that person shows them their true colors. Now, what a hoe's true mission is in life, you have to understand, is they're just really trying to find the right person that they can deal with their entire life. And I don't see anything wrong with that. With you finding out before you dedicate yourself to somebody, can I deal with this motherfucker for eternity? Right? Because this goes past the flesh. But you got number 3. That one ain't last too long. That was that crazy bitch who had an ex-boyfriend who she was still in love with. She wasn't really giving you too much. And you was kind of like, all right, nigga, I get you. I'm out. Right? You got number 4. See, it lasted kind of long. She had you good. And then you realize this bitch is crazy as fuck. Because one day you made a comment about some other chick or some shit that ain't even someone you fuck with. It's probably a friend. And the bitch said something like, I'll cut you, I'll kill you, fuck you, some crazy shit. And you was like, okay, I got it. And that's when you was like, can't fuck with your ass, nigga. That's what a hoe does. They never fuck with more than one person at a time. Understand? But they do fuck with somebody immediately after fucking with somebody that they just found out that they can't fuck with because they're crazy or this bullshit. They don't match. They don't sync. It's not a mesh, right? Now, that's the hoe chart. I'm going to put this down for a second so I can give y'all the truth. We have different sections of motherfuckers. You got hoes. You got sluts. You got whores. You got bops, you got skeezers, you got hookers, and they all are different shit. So when y'all talking about these hoes, I think what you really mean is sluts. Because that bitch, you know what bitch I'm talking about. The bitch on Facebook that found out that her nigga's fucking some other bitch and she wanna call her and him hoes. No, motherfucker. Let me explain what those two people were. Okay, he was fucking you and her at the same time. He is a slut. That's what sluts do. They fuck with more than one person at a time. Let me tell you what a whore is. A whore is a bitch that's in a committed relationship, that steps out on her committed relationship, and then steps back into her committed relationship. That is a whore. A bop, this is usually going to pertain to people that are in the South, because I've noticed that in the West Coast, East Coast, in the North, Midwest, and all that, you don't really see it too much. But a bop is a bitch that will dome you up, but she will not fuck you because she has a boyfriend. That's a bop. A skeezer. Now, these are the bitches. You watch out for these skeezers. You're going to find skeezers in strip clubs. You're going to find them at clubs, and they easy to go home with. This is a bitch that has something and does not tell you she has something, and she will openly fuck you. That is a skeeze. Okay? So we've covered hoes, sluts, whores, bops, skeezers. Then you have a hooker, which of course everybody knows, fucks for money. That's a profession. That's not anything to do with what we talking about, but I'm throwing it in the mix because niggas is gonna bring it up. Now, for you young brothers and sisters that are looking to get into the dating game or have just reached into the dating game. Now, young niggas, watch out for the skeezers. Watch out for the whores. Watch out for the hookers. And I can't tell you shit about the rest, because honestly, I was a hoe for a long time, nigga. Them days is over, though. I recommend highly to the youth of America to be able to spot and identify these people on command. And it's easy after you've spoken to these people a few times. It only takes, sometimes it takes a few minutes, sometimes it takes a few days, weeks, or even months. And that's what the time frames is for. But don't commit yourself to anybody. Don't give your heart away to anybody until you find out truly who that motherfucker really is. So be hoes. And be proud of being hoes. Because hoes do the whole thing. You understand? My name's Quincy. It was good chopping it up with y'all. I just gave y'all the whole chart. Comment, like, fuck like, whatever. But hit me back. Till the next one.
I got 2 hoes in my cabin, 1 in the hood picking up my cabbage, 3 in the backseat filling up my last weed, and another 1 loading up my baggage. Plotting on a hater, yeah, I might jack, homie might jack, cause another 6 hoes calling me the baddest, huh? And you know it, nigga, y'all stall out. I'ma tow it, nigga, you a dud, huh? I'ma blow it.